Hi, here's the APEC. It's really great honor to be here. And hi, Kate. I think yesterday we had a really passionate discussion during the panel.
Hey, Ring. Yeah, it's nice to be here. It's my first time at APPEC and actually my first time in Singapore as well. So, yeah, it's been a nice chance for me to get to know a little bit more about the market here. Um, we had a panel session. There were a couple of key themes that came up across all the polyester feedstocks, and one of those was capacity, rationalization, when that recovery and turning point might come. And I think you, Wing, said in your presentation something like about 2028. Any chance it could be a little sooner?
At the moment, we see that the capacity expansion already slowed down for the pace driven by the China side. And also from the demand perspective, we see still the stable growth from the polyester rising for the whole supply chain. So that
That's good.
2028 may be the turning point for the whole supply chain to have a recovery from the margin side. Yeah.
Well, despite that demand growth in polyester resin, I think we saw in our panel, we were saying that for MEG, unfortunately, it's a little bit slower, that process. It's going to take a bit longer. There's still a bit more of a push on capacity coming in the immediate time. But it's good to hear that there's a slightly quicker process for the paraxylene.
Yeah. And I think these days people are all talking about the trade because the new policies this year. So did you see some changes on the trade flow for benzene?
Yeah, that
globally?
was probably the other main topic that was coming out, whether it was because of that shift to China in where all the demand has come and also the trade flows on top of that. So even since about, I think it was really October last year, we've seen benzene exports from Northeast Asia, from Korea, which used to be like the big flow. China's taken over, but it was still pretty important, probably the second biggest when you're looking globally. That's kind of dried up, and there's been quite a few factors in it. So one is all of that shift to China in demand, and because there's been so much blending of benzene intermediates, we've kind of seen that a bit later than otherwise you might expect. And now there's been next to nothing. And of course, because of that extra cost of tariffs, we find that US exporters of styrene, with that extra tariff cost as well, they may not be competitive anymore to bring in, say, benzene from elsewhere and re-export the styrene often back to places like Europe. So yeah, I think it could be a bit lower for time to come. How are you seeing the PX side? Has there been a regionalization there as well?
I think the PX side also has some changes on the trade flow, like the Northeast Asia has seldom the shipment to the U.S. because of the tariffs additions, and the trade flow has changed from the Middle East, and also United States reduced its export volume as well to help to improve the self-sufficiency.
Is that the flows to Mexico?
Yeah.
Well, I think I remember Kate saying when she was talking about benzene that she's going to be touching on this again at WPC when we're back there in March. So for those of you who want to come and see if it's gone as we're thinking, then come and join us at WPC in March, and we look forward to discussing more with you there.
Yeah, looking forward to see you.